At the young age of 4 years old, I laced up the skates for the first time. I learned how to play the game of hockey, and year after year, I got better and played on many different teams. Throughout those years of being on different teams, I met lots of new kids and became friends with almost all of them. But my senior hockey season is the season that sticks out to me the most because of all the new friends I made. In a matter of being together for a short 4.5 months, we went from being complete strangers to brothers, and because of this experience, I was finally able to say that I believe in brotherhood. Walking into the locker room at the beginning of the hockey season, there were lots of new faces, and as a senior and captain, I thought it was my duty to introduce myself and welcome all the new freshmen and sophomores to the team. As everyone became acquainted with one another, practices became a great place to be. We were finally becoming united in a family. But the event that really made us a band of brothers occurred around a third of the way through the season. During a game against Whitefish Bay, I was skating up the boards and was cheap-shotted by one of the opponents and ended up laying on the ice and bleeding from my head. The outroar from my coaches and teammates shook the building. I lay on the ice, moaning in pain, and wondered where I was. But while I was laying there, I heard my teammates on the ice fighting with the other team because of the vicious hit. As I was finally came to realization of where I was, two of my teammates were carrying me off the ice to the athletic trainer to get me checked out. Around halfway through me getting checked out by the athletic trainer, a player in my team scored the go-ahead goal on the opposite side of the ice. Right after he and the rest of the players of my team skated the length of the ice and jumped into the glass right by me, after the initial celebration, the player on my team who scored the goal patted his heart and then pointed to me. It brought a smile to my face that was ear to ear. Later that night, I learned I had a concussion, but at that moment, I didn't even care because I knew my team became closer, even though it was to my expense. From that point on in the season, we followed the "you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us" policy. And I loved every minute I spent with all of those guys, and I think everybody else did too. So after this experience, I knew that the team that was once complete strangers became a band of brothers.